Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa for October 9th, 2021, Trumpy edition. This is just some headlines about Trump, the murder-suicide pact of his lawyers. Not a real murder-suicide pact, they just said if they'd gone through with Trump's original designs to overthrow the election, it would have been a murder-suicide pact. So, headline. Don't get your hopes up. Just threaten us with a good time. Trump's hotel lost 70-something million dollars when they claimed to have made hundreds of millions of dollars while he was in office. The other news being Trump got his court case suing the social media companies moved from Florida to California. The judge in Florida said, no, you got to move this to California. And according to Fair and Balanced, who I just heard that from, he doesn't spend any of his money on the court cases anyway. He just uses the court cases to raise money from people. So he's just, just his same old con over again. He's not actually doing anything. Like, he raised a bunch of money to overthrow the election, but according to Fair and Balanced, he spent zero of that money to challenge the election results. Let other people do that, I guess. Anyway, the other news for Trump is that the White House is letting the investigation into the Trump insurrection on January 6th get documents from the White House. Trump doesn't get to hold on to those by some type of permanent executive privilege. Joe Biden has the executive privilege now because Joe Biden is the executive. Newsflash to Trumpers. Still, though, it's been 260-something days, 261, 262 days since Joe Biden's taken office, and he hasn't arrested Trump yet. So let me back up from all this. All this news seems to be kind of turning point stuff, like, oh, now they'll arrest Trump. But I've been complaining that all of these news, they're going to come up with news every single day about somebody in Trump's circle getting arrested, or somebody who might flip on him, or somebody who might, provide the smoking gun, when Trump himself has the smoking gun. It's very reminiscent of the Mueller report. Every day for a long time, they kept telling you that when the Mueller report comes out, oh, here's some progress in the Mueller report, or here's who Mueller's talking to, or here's what just happened. When that comes out, we were all just waiting for the Mueller report to come out, thinking it was going to have the damning evidence that got Trump removed from office. It did have the damning evidence, but it also was like, you take it from here. And then Trump's response and the Republicans' response to that was, what are you going to do about it? Trump's like, yeah, I'm guilty. What are you going to do about it? And they're like, what are you going to do about it? And he keeps drawing the line again and again, like, dare you to cross this line, and backing up further into fascism, back in America further into fascism, and saying, what are you going to do about it? And nobody's doing anything about it, or not doing enough about it fast enough. So I think the mood of the people will turn pretty soon. It has for most people already. Most people never liked Trump. Just for the record, most Americans never liked Trump. And now no American likes Trump. If you like Trump, you're not American. Like, you forfeited your American status, American card revoked, because you went with a traitor who killed almost 1 million of us so far, and millions around the world. So we're calling that out, but I'm just kind of ahead of my time. As more people come around to calling that out, it's going to be called out in harsh ways, which is why I made the hashtag grab them by the posse, just to let people know that if they don't stop Trump and his cronies in an official capacity, people will take it upon themselves to do it. Like, do you have the right to citizens arrest people who are threatening you or trying to take over your country? But it seems really ridiculous that we have to think that way, when you think the people who won't want to keep somebody from taking over the country are the people who run the country. So y'all do your jobs. That's all we're really saying. Y'all do your jobs. You pushed everybody else to go back to work by cutting off unemployment benefits. Now it's time for you to go to work. Go to work on hauling Trump in, haul DeSantis in, haul them all in. All the Trumpers, Mitch McConnell, any of them. Like the justices, you don't have to worry about how these votes go down if you remove the traitorous component. And all they're doing is for Putin, and Putin does not have the world's interest at heart. Putin's not even working for Russia. He's just working against planet Earth for oil companies and military. We're done with that. Those are obsolete industries. Like, you'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, but anyway, good news about Trump. Oh, I wanted to say that make a joke about Trump's lawyers. I'll save it for another video. But thanks for watching, sharing, commenting, and see you soon.